What is up, awesome people? And welcome to, I guess it's another reminder video. So this time it's on the Darkrai event, which is available worldwide. However, this one, unlike the previous 3 event Pokemon for the 20th anniversary, is once again through the serial code, which is kind of annoying. But this one is going to be on Darkrai. And at the same time, for those fellow North Americans or South Americans as well who haven't got their shiny Xerneas, which is also running at the same time, make sure to check out my previous video that I've also done tonight on the shiny Xerneas event for you guys as well. So you lucky buggers get 2 Pokemon, whereas the rest of the world only gets 1. But I think it's only just been announced that somewhere else in the world, I think it was like Sweden or something like that, over in their GameStop, they've also got the shiny Xerneas as well. So I'm not too sure how it's running there, if that was another serial code for you guys. If I've got that correct though, I'll flash it on screen as a reminder for you guys to head over and get your shiny Xerneas as well. But anyways guys, let's talk on to the nitty gritty of tonight's video, which of course is the Darkrai. So this one here, as you can see on the card, it is from the 1st to the 24th of May, so it's the 18th of May as I'm recording this video now, so it's only a couple of days until this event expires. After the 24th of May, it will no longer be available, so if you've got a code and haven't redeemed it, and you're going to redeem it after that, pretty sure it won't work. And at the same time, these codes are region locked as well, so as for example, I've got an Australian code, it will not work on my US DS, but only on my Australian DS. So that's something else as well. If you're going through and trading codes with other people, make sure the person is from that same region as the code, otherwise the other person will not be able to redeem that Pokemon. Alrighty, so as you probably can already tell since I've been dribble-jabbling this whole time, the Darkrai is level 100, the ability Bad Dreams, the held item is an Enigma Berry, which I actually can't remember what that does. I got a funny feeling it may lower Bug or something, or definitely no, it doesn't do fighting. I'm trying to think what else Darkrai is weak to. But anyways, it's got Dark Void, Omnious Wind, Nightmare, and Faint Attack. So obviously this is one of the biggest trolls that I've been seeing wandering around Battle Spot recently. Everyone's got... Well, I wouldn't really say that. Every man and their dog has got this on Battle Spot. It's kind of annoying, but at the same time, my current VGC team really does love Darkrai, which is a good thing. So anyways, let's go through, flip it over, and let's scratch off my code so we can see what my code is so we can redeem it on my DS. And as I said, this is a once-timed code as well, and it is region locked to Australia, so even if you do type in this code, you will not be able to redeem the Darkrai, since it already will be redeemed. So there we go, there's my code, and I'll see you guys over on my American DS in just a couple of seconds with the power of editing. Alright, once you've scratched off your code off your little card or whatever you got from your GameStop, for Australia it's EB Games, for the US it's GameStop, and for the UK I'm pretty sure it's a shop called Game. You'll be able to go into your game, go into Mystery Gift, and be able to go to Received Gift, and make sure you got internet as well when you do this, and at the same time make sure your DS is fully up to date, because sometimes it won't let you on if you haven't fully updated your DS, which I actually did have problems with, so before I did this recording I had to quickly go and update my 3DS. So at the same time as well, there's so many things to remember here. You need to make sure that your battery is either plugged in if it's low on power, or fully charged, because some weird things happen if you run out of battery during this. I'm not really too sure what really happens. I don't know if it like auto redeems it, or if it cancels it and then redeems the code and you can't get it. As I said, I haven't been really gutsy enough to try it. So anyways, I'm going to do a quick little edit here while I type in the code. So I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. Alright, so once you type in your code, it'll say verifying the code to make sure it hasn't been used before. So if you're getting this from someone else, yeah, just in case you get like given an empty one. So anyways, once you've done that and it works, you'll come through saying the mythical Pokemon Darkrai. To celebrate 20 years of Pokemon, you have received Darkrai. Darkrai could originally be bought into Pokemon Diamond and Pearl by first obtaining it in Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Alama, which I haven't yet to play actually. I know you could get Darkrai through a event in Pokemon, I think it was Platinum, because I don't think Diamond and Pearl actually had the event. So it was the first time Darkrai actually came about, but in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl there was a glitch called the Void glitch, which you could do some really weird movements and the game would freak out, allowing you to then do more movements would lead you to, I think it was like Moon Island or something like that, where Darkrai was, and you could catch it. Unfortunately, using this glitch though means you won't be able to transfer it to 6th gen because it was obtained through illegal methods, and no Darkrai with a unfaithful encounter will actually go through the 6th gen. So unfortunately, you can't actually do that to get a Darkrai from 4th gen, which is kind of actually pretty sad. So to get a 4th gen Darkrai, you needed to either had a Darkrai from the Pokemon Ranger game, or have had someone give it to you, which I don't know how many of them are still floating around anyway. So let's obtain and get this Darkrai, and let's have a little squiz at it. So receiving my gift, as long as my DS or my internet doesn't explode. I've been having a lot of internet problems tonight. I have no idea why. My internet's running fine, but I think something on my computer might be dying, which is not fun. So anyways, gift has been received. Please pick up your gift from the delivery girl in any Pokemon Center. So thank you for playing Pokemon. Please pick up your gift, yada yada yada. Alrighty, so having said that, I'll see you guys at the Pokemon Center at the Battle Resort. Alrighty folks, we are at the Pokemon Center at the Battle Resort. So I always highly recommend doing all your mystery gifts from here. Unless of course you can IV calculate us, and you can do it anywhere I guess. But for the sake of those who don't know what an IV calculator is or don't know how to get a hold of one, the IV checker is obviously the easiest way to go, because sometimes you don't even know what you really need to know what your other IVs are if you're going for the 3 main ones. So anyways, good evening, and it's not the Pokemon I wanted. Hooper? Let's try again. Zygarde? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm still soft resetting. Well, this is gonna be some joy. Hopefully that's the last one. Darkrai, there we go. So if I have to, I'm still in the midst of soft resetting a few. Yes, I did try going for another Zygarde after the interesting, I think I got timid Zygarde in my American game, so I'm going for something a little bit decent on the Australian game. Alright, so let's see what this Darkrai had in IVs, and then I'll look at its nature. So, relatively superior potential overall, defense, special attack, and speed. Oh, dearie me. Defense on Darkrai, I wouldn't really say that, because normally it's just a glass wall. It doesn't really stick around for very long, so there is a Darkrai anyway. It comes with Dark Void, Ominous Wind, Nightmare, and Faint Attack, as you would have saw on the card earlier. It is at level 100, and oh, did I just get Adamant once again? Is that I got Modest! No, that is like almost a perfect Darkrai, except I didn't get health. But as I said, like I can almost part with that in a way, because I can't see Darkrai living past anything like a close combat or a focus blast anyways. I mean, look at its defense already at just level 100. At 31 IVs. I know it doesn't have the nature or anything, but 216, that is relatively quite low for Ubers anyway. It's kind of like, I don't think it's as frail as an Attack Deoxys, but it's still quite frail. But usually most of the time you just set up a Dark Void, grab a nasty plot, and then just start spamming Dark Pulse. Like there's no tomorrow. But I did get my speed in 31 IVs, which is good. That's what you always go for. I got special attack and I got modest. Wow, that was a really good first start. I mean, as I said, the only thing that just wasn't perfect was my health, and I don't really know what Darkrai's health is at the top of my head. So I can't really say if that's like anywhere close to perfect or not. So, as always, it's going to come with a ribbon. So it's got the classic ribbon on this one as well, and I can't really remember what the Enigma Berry is. I took some guesses at the start, so let's see what it is. So let's take the Enigma Berry from the Darkrai, and let's take a squiz at what it really is. What are we, you mystery item? Because I have never seen an Enigma Berry, but I think it might be a Pokeblock one now that I think about it. Oh wait, it's in my berry bag. Berry bag, sort by name. Enigma Berry, a berry consumed by a Pokemon. If a Pokemon holds one, being hit by a super effective attacker restores its HP. I guess that would work. As I said though, it's dark type, so it's weak to bug, fighting, and fairy. Bug types and Uber. That's something I haven't heard of before. Fighting type moves will be close combat. From my unique Xerneas, maybe my Xerneas that I soft resetted tonight. Your Focus Blast definitely, or Hidden Power Fighting. There is also your fairy types, so you got like Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam. But the thing is though, if you got hit by either one of them, I don't really think you'd be living, especially if you're running the sweeping set. I don't really know if Darkrai can run a bulky set at all. And at the same time, I don't really want a soft reset again because I'm quite happy with the IVs and the nature that I got, to be perfectly honest. I can deal with no 31 IVs and HP because I usually just run Glass Cannon Darkrai anyway. Anyways, if you're looking for another unique set for Darkrai, there is the physical set. It can run a pretty interesting physical set, to be honest. It does get Sword Dance, which is cool. It is quite fast as well. You can run Focus Sash, or you can just put him to sleep with Dark Void, set up the Sword Dance, then go, I think it had Night Slash, and then just run a 4th move there as well to coverage or something. I know, you gotta look at something that can hit like a Steel type. Sorry, not a Steel type, a Fairy type, or a Fighting type, or anything like that. I don't know, it really depends what you're building for. If you're building a Troll Darkrai for Battle Spot, definitely go for the Dark Void. I mean, you can give it Wide Lens to make sure the Dark Void does not miss. It is something that I've seen people do, and it's very irritating sometimes. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much your Darkrai. And it ends in a couple of days. So as I said, if you haven't picked up your Darkrai from your local GameStop or Game Shop, depending where you live, I should highly suggest going off and doing so now, or there may be people online giving out codes. Just make sure though, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, to make sure you grab a code from your region. So if you are from Australia, you cannot pick up a US code. Same with vice versa. If you're an a US person grabbing an Australian code, you need to have a PAL DS for that to work. So anyways guys, that's going to be it for me tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the 2 mystery gift videos. And I'll see you guys next month, or actually no, not even next month. In a couple of days, I think, we'll have Shiny Yveltal coming out. And then after that, we'll have the next 20th anniversary Pokemon coming out as well. So until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!